Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Ukrainian Cup continuation of Group B. I am your caster for today, Lord Cranial. Before we hop into any of the games today, I would like to give a quick shout out to a couple of our sponsors. For starters, thank you so much to Hot-Headed Gaming. They are a Ukrainian esports group looking to make sure to get spotlights on some of the Ukrainian players for StarCraft 2. Much appreciated. Also, we have a Matcherino. I have a Matcherino link there. If you could give any sort of contribution, it would be much appreciated. I know we've received some troubling news over the past month or so, anything you can give to keep some of these grassroots movements going would be much appreciated. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and hop into our games for today. We got a lot to cover. And with that, let's get started. All right. For game number 1 between BigYan and NightPhoenix, we find ourselves on Ancient Cistern. Spawning in the bottom left-hand side, we have the yellow Protoss NightPhoenix. And up here in the top right-hand side, we have our Terran player, BigYan. Now, I do want to point out that these are being casted from replays. So there's not going to be any delay or anything like that. These are played earlier in the week due to some power issues in Ukraine recently. Alright, pretty standard opening out of both of our players right now. We do have a double gas opening here out of BigYan, so I imagine we're going to see something just a touch more aggressive than your usual Reaper expand. Probably going to see a couple of Reapers going straight into a Hellion as well. We actually do have BigYan scouting here a little bit, trying to make sure that NightPhoenix isn't trying to do anything too suspicious. No. Cybercore first coming out up for the Protoss player. Ooh. I always kind of like this. Keeping the probe out of the main base is always kind of a nice thing if you're the Terran player. Now the NightPhoenix is going to have to... Oh, this is going to be really interesting. Alright, so we do have a factory coming out here for BigYan. I'm kind of in the middle of the field. I'm not sure what the plan is here, but I don't know. We'll see. NightPhoenix being a little bit suspicious, sending out a Zealots to start. Usually something you do if you're feeling unsafe or suspicious. Where actually are you going? I can't tell. BigYan pumping out a couple of Marines. The armory has just recently gone down, so maybe this is going to be a maybe a variation of the Dolan, but just keeping the factory and the starport hidden. Maybe to hit just a little bit faster. Zella is going to come up the ramp. It's going to see that there's no expansion here. See a couple Marines at the top. So if I were NightPhoenix, I would start having a couple of alarm bells. We do have a starport coming up now. I don't know if that's going to be the correct answer to what's coming out of BigYan. Medevac coming out now, and I imagine we're going to see, yep, there's the Thor. So NightPhoenix does realize there's something up. He is getting that shield battery. I don't see... I really do not see the starport opening working out very well for NightPhoenix for this game. A couple of adepts coming out now, kind of just poking around the top of this ramp. Now, this is going to be a little bit interesting because it's going to be hard for BigYan to reinforce the Thor if the Marines are going to be held up fighting here at the main base. Ooh. NightPhoenix is actually going to be able to get in here. The Marines are actually going to be cleaned up, and we got a Thor drop on the way now for our Terran player. But on the other side of the map, his SCVs are just getting massacred. Oracle's going to be coming across, so... Ooh, nice recall there. It's not going to really be able to do much versus this Thor, but... Alright, so essentially no mining is going to be done for now. This isn't... I've never seen this interaction before, to be honest with you. But man, the Oracles are just insane damage output coming out. That is a severely wounded Thor. BigYan's going to have to be really careful here. Drops the mule to get some repairs on that Thor. Alright, let's go. Oh, pick up the Thor. Alright, we do have a Thor pick up. Unfortunately... Oh, this is so bizarre. Phoenix is going to come out. So the Liberator is going to be in a little bit of trouble. BigYan really needs to move that. Please move it. Oh boy, he's going to lose it. Alright, we do have another Thor coming out now. NightPhoenix is actually in a pretty good position. I think if he could take out, or if he could deal with this next Thor drop, I think he's just going to be too far ahead for BigYan to really do anything. Phoenix is going to try and take out the medevac, keep it from doing any kind of pickup shenanigans. Ooh, actually manages to get it. Now there's one Thor on the low ground, one on the high ground. The high ground Thor is going to get taken out here. Oh, this puts BigYan in a very precarious situation. I don't really foresee there being much that he could do here. Really nice plays out of NightPhoenix. I had no faith in the Stargate opener, but it looks like he actually did. He managed to do it pretty well. Oracle is heading back across the map. NightPhoenix is looking for this hidden tech. He's going to spot it with one of the Phoenixes. And here we go. He's going to push in. BigYan trying to get some medevac micro down. Oh, no! Alright, no more medevac micro to be done. The second Thor is taken out. There is one more Thor. This might be BigYan's last stand here. There's just nothing to repair or micro with this Thor, so it looks like it's going to be taken out. NightPhoenix in just an absolutely commanding position. GG is going to be called. NightPhoenix is going to take game number 1. Really cool plays there out of NightPhoenix. Can't cheese Protoss, facts. I think you can kind of cheese Protoss' Terran. I think you just have to be really crafty about it. Alright, hopping into game number 2 here, spawning in the top left-hand position of Babylon. Up 1 game. It is NightPhoenix. NightPhoenix with a cute little cat emote. What is that? Do I have that emote? I want that emote. Anyways, spawning in the bottom right-hand side is going to be BigYan. We have a very quick SCV moving out onto the field after the supply depot. So we're going to see some more shenanigans coming out of BigYan. Meanwhile, NightPhoenix once again going for a pretty standard opening. Barracks is going to go down. Okay, there we go. We do have the first gas. So I'm assuming that this is going to be Proxy Marauder. Alright, both of the players have determined that they are going to try and make the caster hungry. They have succeeded very much. Second, what is this going to be? Do you have a second gas? NightPhoenix is going to pop in here. He is going to see the second gas. He's going to see that there is no barracks. He has gone core first and is getting a second gateway to try and deal with this. Reaper is coming. Reaper's going to be coming out now. BigYan, I'm not sure what you're doing here. We built something. What did we build? Oh, here we go. Factory here behind the mineral line. I think NightPhoenix is for sure going to see this. The other side of the map, we do have a zealot moving across. Get a little bit more information. Reaper's going to be popping in now, right? Actually, significantly, in a pretty good time. Adepts will be coming out here in just a second, but already losing one probe. Oh, and NightPhoenix is actually proxying on the other side of the map now. We do have a gateway coming out. Warp gate on the way. What? Oh, this is going to be fascinating. Puts down a shield battery. BigYan getting a Widow Mine. I don't think a Widow Mine is going to really help here, but I guess it's the only thing that you really can make. Reaper's going to come back. Oh, the Adept is going to come across now. Second Reaper is going to be helping out here. Zealot and Reaper both get taken out, so now it's just the Adepts. Actually, I really like this pylon positioning, blocking the full wall off here. Oh, bunker's not going to be finished. Oh, is it? Oh, it's going to be finished. All right, so it's going to be able to defend the mineral line here. Oh boy, this is complex. All right, Adepts show up on the other side of the mineral line to take out some more SCVs, and it looks like they're going to be pretty successful here. The Widow Mine finally does come out, but I think NightPhoenix can just, well, this is wild. NightPhoenix is up 10 workers. Oh yeah. Gateway finishes, Warp Gate finishes. I think that this is over for BigYan. He even has a shield battery here. He's going to be able to take out this bunker and all of these SCVs repairing. Oh boy. BigYan is in between a rock and a hard place, or I guess a mineral line and a set of gateway units. Another barracks is going to be finished up here. So we're back to Heart of the Swarm. Starting worker counts. Oh boy. BigYan is trying his best, trying to keep around this bunker to save the remaining SCVs that he has, but it looks like it's going to be all for naught. NightPhoenix takes game number 2. Oh boy. Is this what we have in store for this tournament? Link doesn't work, does it not? Sorry, give me 1 second to check. That should be the correct link. Moobot fix. Okay, gotcha. All right, so that puts let's see here. All right. Next up, we have Gunner versus NT Streamline. It's like another TVP. Always excited to see some TVPs between high-level players. All right, here we are on